Good afternoon to all. In this today's video, lesson number 3, that is unit 3, laws of motion. So we are going to see about the topic rolling friction. So last class we discussed about the problems, that is some of the example problems we discussed. From this class, the new topic rolling friction is there. So here rolling, what is meant by the roll? When the circular object able to rotate, that is called the roll. So when the wheel is also rolling, so that is the meaning of that rolling. So here what is the friction? Friction means that is one of the opposite force that can be produced for against the external force. Suppose we are giving a, so here the friction means, so let us consider when the flat object which is placed on the surface. So suppose we are able to pull that object, means it is difficult to pull that. So because it can be produce the friction between the object and also the surface. So that is called the friction here. So here the rolling friction, which is easier to move the objects, that is we have to fix any rolling, that is wheel like that. So on the floor or on the object, means it can be easy to push. So it is also easy to, it can be move the object. So this is called the rolling friction here. So let's see the diagram here. There are two diagrams are given. So first one is the rolling friction and second one is the kinetic friction. So this is the comparison between the two friction. So the second picture, there is no wheel or used. So it can be very difficult to push. So here the friction is very larger. The kinetic friction, the opposite force is very larger when compared to the first picture. First picture we are using that rolling, that is the wheel is used. So suppose we have to give a small amount of force. So we are using this wheel between the object and the surface, that is floor. So it is easy to move that. So this is when compared to the friction for picture A and B, the friction is very small in rolling friction. So that is called the friction. Here also the friction is produced because when the rolling, the point of contact is there. That is also in a fraction of second. But for a kinetic friction, the point of contact is large, the area is large, so it is difficult to move. So this is called the rolling friction. When compared to the kinetic friction, it is easy to move the object. So that is called. Next, some of the important concept about the rolling friction here. For a pure rolling, the motion of the contact, that is between the surface, that is the point of contact at the moment is a rest position. So but in the practice it is not so, because it can be continuously, it can be able to rotating the that is rolling, what is that, wheel like structure, it can be able to rotate, but you have to keenly observe that. So within a fraction of second it can able to rest at that point. So that is a point of contact here. So this can be happen due to the elastic nature of the surface at the point of contact. So here, because of this elastic nature, some of the deformation of the, that is a deformation can be occurred. So what is meant by the deformation? So the nature position comes again their position is called the deformation. So here also, when the object at the point on the wheels or the surface, so that is in the figure, that is also come in the contact and also the regular formation. So that is called the deformation here. So there will be a minimal friction between the wheel and surface. So this is called the rolling friction here. So what is the concept? The rolling friction, the point of contact is also at the rest position. So and also the deformation is also produced and it can be come again the point of contact here. That is called the rolling friction. So the rolling friction is much smaller than the kinetic friction. The kinetic friction value is larger when compared to the rolling friction. So the next topic is methods to reduce friction. So here, how to reduce the friction here. The friction force has that is the two effects, that is both positive and also the negative effects. So here the some of the cases, so necessary we have to use to reduce the friction. So because walking is possible because of frictional force, because we have to walk on the floor. So because of the frictional force only we are able to preserve leg then can able to move forward. So here the frictional force is possible, and also for vehicles it can able to move because of the frictional force, and also this frictional force between the tire and also the road. So these are all the positive effects of the frictional force. And also for the braking system, so braking system also plays a major role for a frictional force, because we have to apply the frictional force. So it can be the relative motion between the two objects. For example, for a big machines which we are used in the industries or maybe, so we have to stop that machines, we have to use the frictional force. So these are all the positive effects of the frictional force here. And also we want to reduce this frictional force, we have to use the lubricants. So that is the method of reducing the frictional force here. So why can we use this friction, reduce the friction means for a big machines in industries, so that relative motions, the parts of the machines, it can be produced, a large amount of heat can be produced. So we have to reduce that heat amount, so that is also affects the efficiency of the machine. So that's why we have to use the kinetic friction lubricants for reduce the friction value. So for reducing the kinetic friction using the lubricants, that is lubricants means oil, so that is we have to use that. So the first picture we have to see any two objects, that can be the parts of the objects can viewed through the microscope. So without lubricant it is very difficult to produce, that is can be working. So it can able to produce a large amount of heat that can be reduce the efficiency of the action. So here we have to use the oil for between the parts. So here that machine can be able to run in a smooth way, and also it gives 100% efficiency of the working. So for this we have to use the lubricant purpose oil is used. So for using some of the reducing friction purposes, ball bearing that produces another effective way to reduce the kinetic friction also. So ball bearing means we have to use circular surfaces, so that is a wheel like structures, the ball like structures. It can be fixed between the two surfaces, it can able to reduce the relative motion of the two objects, and it also that is it cannot be produce the that amount of the large amount of the kinetic friction here. So we have to reduce that, we have to using the rolling friction here. So let's see the diagram of this. So this is another way of reducing friction, that is kinetic friction, for using the ball bearing. So the first picture shows the forces from kinetic frictions are relatively large, because when the two objects, the circular object and also one of the rectangular object is fixed, suppose we have to fix and they can able to work for continuous rotating means it can able to produce the heat effect. So that heat effect can be passed through, and also it can be reduce the efficiency of the machine, and sometimes it can able to stop that machine value also. Suppose we have to use the any ball like structure. The second picture shows that. So that ball like structures, chain like structures can be, we have to use, that is a ball bearing here. So that can be reduce the kinetic frictions about the two objects. Here what are the two objects? Rectangular block and also the circular object is placed together, and it can be able to work any work. It can be able to rotate or maybe rotating work like that. So because of using this ball bearing, it can reduce the friction and it can be able to work for a long time without any producing the heating effect. So these are all the method of reducing the friction. So without using any reducing method, that is not using the oil and not using the ball bearing means the surface like that we are see in the microscopic level here. So there are two blocks are present. So the normal contact area is also pointed out in the through the dotted round. So it is placed that, so that can be able to see in the microscope value. So what happens, the surfaces are irregularities, and it will be shows the some of the irregularities is can be seen. So this shows the last picture, that is the bottom of the picture, is also shows that the irregularities of the surface between the two objects. So the green color and also the blue color, it can be shows the irregularities on the surface that can be we see on the microscopic level here. So this is the friction can be produced without using any methods of, that is methods of reducing the friction. So we have to minimize this, use the oil or any ball bearing method. It cannot able to show like this. It is a very smooth manner, it able to move here and there like that. So this is the picture. Then see one of the problem, that is example 3.21. So consider an object moving on a horizontal surface with a constant velocity. So let us consider, so one of the object is placed on the surface, so it can be able to move with a constant velocity v vector, and some external forces applied on the object to keep the object moving with a constant velocity, and also it already moves in a moving in a horizontal surface, and we have to give the external force, that is also the force ext, that is external force here, that is also applied in the same direction, that will also help that object in moving with a constant velocity. So here we have to find out what is the net force acting on the object. So here what are the parameters are produced here. The friction, kinetic friction is also produced against the force value, that is external force value here. The red color arrow line shows the frictional kinetic friction value. So these are all the parameters, and what happened. So solution, if an object moves with constant velocity, so here constant velocity means there is no acceleration produced on the object, that is we know that. So and also according to the Newton's second law, so there is no net force acting on the object. The external force is balanced by the kinetic friction. Here also there is no net force is acting on the object because it is moves in a constant velocity. So only the acceleration can be produced, only we are able to calculate that. But here the constant velocity is moved, so there is no net force value acting on the force. The external force value is balanced by the kinetic friction, that is the same amount of the external force and also the same amount of the friction can be produced, and the object can able to move in a constant velocity.